Hello everyone, this is the monthly update for Chainward. If you are new here, Chainward is a Match-3 roguelike deckbuilder game that I am developing full-time. This month I started by implementing one of the most important parts of the game that I had been avoiding for a long time, the sound effects. A good sound design can really make a game shine, so I decided to wholly focus myself on this aspect. Here are the results. All the sounds are little modifications of Freesound's found on, well, Freesound, except the ones for the chain that we don't talk about my chain sounds. So in the end I contacted Milor, a freelancer on Fiverr who did the chain sounds. I feel really happy with the result and you can find his Fiverr gig in the description. Once the sounds were done, I added bosses to the game. I wanted an upgraded version of the basic enemy, the kobold, but I didn't want them to feel just like a size bigger, so I implemented 4 new effects, one for each color of the current kobolds. The rage effect, which augments the damage dealt but gets removed if the character doesn't do damage in a turn. The toxic fumes effect, which applies poison to all other characters at the end of the turn. The hot body effect, which makes that when the character receives an attack it applies burn to the attacker. And the heavy block effect, which is a block that does not remove at the start of the turn. Now that I had sound and bosses, I worked on improving my presence on Steam and getting ready to send this game to publishers. To do that, I required a trailer and a press kit, and I did those. If you would like to take a look at the whole trailer or the press kit, the link is in the description. At the time of my previous devlog, I only had the game scene created, so I added the bare minimum menus required for a demo. A simple title screen, a pause menu, and a settings menu. On my last project I really hated creating the settings menu and internally it was a mess, so I decided to use an already created menu from the Go.asset library. It's the Modular settings menu by Mediocracy, the link is in the description as well. Also in the last devlog I said that I wanted to add more content, so I worked on implementing some new relics. The shiny link doubles the effects of the last item. The extinguished candle wounds all enemies at the start of the combat. The present gives you random relics when it's removed. The fake relic gives the rage effect at the start of combat. And the moon relic gives a bonus and changes phase at the end of the turn. Also 2 ideas that came from the Discord. The extendo chain, idealized by Fuin, expands the chain in the last direction when pressing the end button. And the magic gem, idealized by Zouzonis Petrus. This relic improves your mana efficiency, reducing the cost of mana from 3 items for 1 mana to 4 items for 1 mana. If you have any suggestions like this or any at all, please come say hello to our Discord server, link, you guessed it, in the description. Finally, I've done a lot of mini polishes that I don't feel like they need a full section for each of them, so get ready for a quick display. I improved the progress indicator. In the past it only had the normal combat and boss icons, but now it also has the dummy and chest icons. I also fixed the spacing because it was painful to look at it. I added new item attributes to the game. Attributes are modifications to items. These new attributes are Manaless, the item does not consume mana, Exhaust, the item is removed from the deck after usage for the duration of the combat, Ethereal, it exhausts itself at the end of the turn, and Cursed, it does nothing but marks that an item is a curse. Speaking of curses, 2 new enemies, the Kurrock which adds cursed skulls to your deck to mess with you, and the Mimic who can appear as you pick a treasure also to mess with you. Added the background for the shop, it changes color to match the current shop type. Added this little animation. I also added this little animation. Improved the info show display, adding the item attributes and I made it fade in and fade out. Added a hammer animation when upgrading an item. And lastly added a custom mouse to improve the overall look of the game. The base mouse is from Jotoso, link is in the description. And that's all I did for this month. I can only hope that the next month is as productive as this one and hopefully bring a demo to all of you. Remember that you can wishlist Chainward and also you can join the Discord to bring your ideas to the game. Thank you so much for your support. Love ya.